Hocus Pocus is a beloved Halloween classic. Who doesn't love to watch the Sanderson sisters tear Salem apart? But even the most diehard fans haven't discovered all the movie's spooky secrets. These are the details of Hocus Pocus you missed, one candle, cat, and cauldron at a time. Timing is everything. As viewers learn right at the beginning of the film, the Sanderson sisters were hanged for witchcraft on October 31st, 1693. The filmmakers no doubt chose that date because they wanted to make their return occur exactly 300 years after they died, and on an appropriately creepy holiday, Halloween of course. It's a cool choice, but unfortunately one that makes the movie slightly anachronistic. The infamous Salem witch trials mostly took place in 1692, with the last trial taking place in May 1693. By October, no more witch trials were taking place. This isn't a huge problem, really. Hocus Pocus is already taking liberties with history, given the fact that the Sandersons are, well, actual witches.
Will you just stop that? I need to concentrate. Sorry.
It's easy to believe townsfolk would have taken matters into their own hands upon being confronted with their powers. And anyway, the villagers hanged the sisters the morning after they sucked the life out of little Emily, so no real trial even occurred. Still, the film depends upon its association with the infamous Salem witch trials, despite taking place after they ended in reality. For a Disney movie aimed at kids, there sure is a whole lot of talk about virginity in Hocus Pocus. Watching Hocus Pocus as an adult, there's a definite ick factor when it comes to this conversation. Teenagers seem a lot younger once you're older than they are. It's also incredibly judgmental. Max's virginity is noted as a negative aspect of his personality. His lack of experience is constantly mocked, at one point even by an adult. His virginity, the movie makes clear, is something he should be embarrassed by. Teenage dudes of this era weren't supposed to be virgins, but of course teenage girls absolutely were, lest they be shamed. It's interesting then that when Max asks his crush Allison if she wants to light the black flame candle, she sheepishly declines. The Sanderson sisters can only be brought back by a virgin lighting the candle after all, suggesting something that flies right over kids' heads about Allison's experiences. At the beginning of the movie, after the Sanderson sisters have killed Emily and turned her brother, Thackeray Binks, into a black cat, the townsfolk rise up against the witches. Thackeray and Emily's dad ask the sisters what they've done with his son, but Winnie only says, "Cat's got my tongue!" It's at that point that the camera cuts to a black cat rubbing against Mr. Binks, trying to get his attention. But of course, Thackeray's dad doesn't realize that this cat is his son and kicks the cat away. It's a pretty sad moment, and naturally, fans have always wondered why Thackeray doesn't talk to his dad here the way he talks to Max, Danny, and Allison later in the movie. There are a few possibilities here. The most probable theory, however, is that Binks couldn't talk until the black flame candle was lit. After all, if he could have talked earlier, he would have said something instead of just pouncing on Max. The